A story told in 3 parts about how different people in the federal government react to an imminent threat to the United States of America. What a depressing thrill ride this was. I went in completely blind, so I was shocked when 2 minutes into the movie, U.S. intelligence agencies received word that a nuclear warhead was on its way to U.S. soil. No one knows where it came from, and it's too early to tell where it's going to land. If that isn't the killer setup for a suspenseful movie, I don't know what is. The movie moves really fast and is told in real time. There are only 30 minutes until that warhead reaches its target, so everyone has to move quickly. After seeing the number of people involved, the complex computer systems used to track and analyze, and the meetings that all have to happen, it feels like no amount of preparation and training was going to be enough. Now, you may be asking, if the movie is told in real time and the warhead is going to land in 30 minutes, how is this a full-length movie? Well, that is where most of the complaints I hear about the movie come in. After that first 30 minutes, the clock resets and we see the same 30 minutes from the perspective of a different government agency. Then we see it again a third time from yet another angle. A lot of people complained that the movie felt repetitive and we didn't get enough answers, but I think it was directed wonderfully. Thank you, Kathryn Bigelow. For those of us who were old enough to remember 9/11, we quickly learned that in the real world, there aren't always immediate answers. It was days or weeks before we were confident in who perpetrated those attacks and exactly how many lives were lost. In this movie, there's just too much to take care of in such a short time to worry about little things like which country is responsible for the attack. Think back to Top Gun Maverick. We never learned which country we were fighting, and it didn't matter because the movie understood what information actually drives the tension. This is a movie that is designed to let your imagination run wild. It doesn't show you everything. You have to read between the lines and let your brain fill in the blank spaces. There aren't enough movies like this being made anymore. Was it Hitchcock who said a bomb going off isn't suspenseful? A ticking bomb under a table that hasn't gone off is suspenseful? A House of Dynamite is one of the most suspenseful movies of 2025. Now, part of that tension I felt may have been me projecting my fears of the state of the real world onto the movie, but after it ended, I just kept thinking about it. Then I had a conversation with a friend where he reminded me this movie shows how quickly things can get bad when competent people who care about the country are in charge. I realized after that comment that A House of Dynamite is the scariest movie of 2025. Being surrounded by computer monitors, pilots staring at each other, running in Washington, D.C., sitting in a semicircle, a stressful day at work.